Good morning. Hello. Hello, Jake. Hello, Mega. Hello, Pray. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Hope you're all good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Forgot to do
Hello.
some small camera things. Hello. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Face tracking on this avatar is way more extreme than the last avatar. ah. Hi, hello, good morning. Also, I have lighting control, so if I'm like, oh, you're too bright, I can be like, hold my bear. Wait, where is it? Minimum. I can only control the low end. Wait, final color multiply. Wait, I can control my lighting. All of them are just to add more light instead of take light away. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, good morning, everyone. How are we? Hi, Kara. Hi, Mega. How are we today? I hope we're all good. But yeah, my face has way more strong tracking now. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? New clothes. Do you like my collar? Hmm. 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 You like my collar? Ah, I'm moving. Oh, new Katie. Hi. Hello. New Katie. Good morning. How are we all doing? I'm gonna quickly go and I'm gonna take this top off. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's got some cool features. I made a feature that people are interested in, and it's very interesting. I do have some clipping issues around the back, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how the fuck it's happening. I have a feeling it could just be the shader, but I'm like, why is it disappearing back there? I don't know. I can't figure that out. Hi, Terrace. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Lara. Solution. Have my hand cover it. I think I'm going to go and I'm going to just move it a bit further away from the body. It's weighted properly. It's doing everything it needs to. But for some reason, it's like it doesn't like me having a spine. I don't know. I think it's a small fix, but it has some cool features. I made a really cool feature for it. Let me show you it. Um, so everyone I know who has a tail has this really weird thing where they have to go into a menu and then they have to do like a little bit of control. Sometimes it's a little bit active, like they'll stand there and the more they move, the more it moves around. But it doesn't really react to like how they're moving. Well, do you want to know what's really cool? If I bend over, and the more I bend over, if it lets me, it curls with me. And if I go this way, it counterbalances me. I did some cool mechanical things. I did some cool mechanical things. My tail moves where it should. It's a counterbalance system for the body, so I don't fall over. Side note, do you like my tail? I don't see what chat sees. Do you like my tail? I made it myself. Yeah, I'm working on figuring out that clipping problem. I'm pretty sure it's just the mesh is too close. Is it a plug? No, it is not. It's definitely not a plug. It's definitely not a plug. I made it all myself. I did the hair, I did the clothes, I did the everything, all of it myself. I textured it, I figured it out myself. Mechanically, I did all the cool mechanical things myself. I did the tail, I figured that one out. I showed some friends, and they're like, I want it. And I'm like, awesome, awesome. I can help you get it working. I had a bug on it and I had to fix that last night. It has lighting control. It's got cool lewd mechanics, which I can't talk about here because that would be bad. But yeah, I did cool stuff. I'm very happy with it. I added some texturing. Also, we got a new little mascot guy. We got a new little mascot guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the little fella. Look at him. Yes. We will turn him into some form of icon. Buck, hi Spartan, good morning. I came to say hi mostly because I'm going on a big walk because the game just came out. Which game came out? Is there a game about walking or something? I might need to make the collider on that a little bit smaller. Ooh. Also, my head position is really not happy with me. The game Big Walk. Oh! Okay. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I like how the tail came out, the texturing and materials. It's actually really, really simple materials. It's all one. It's just a gradient that I told to do what it needed to do, and then everything else is material. The gold is a bit wanky. Sometimes it just doesn't want to be gold. I'm pretty sure this world just doesn't have proper active lighting type thing. How long did it take you to make the tail? The tail took me, so the tail took me 3 tries to get how I wanted it. I basically, when I first tried to make it, I tried to make it wrong and it looked really shitty. And then I thought, oh, okay, I jumped too far ahead. And then I redid it, but I did it the same way and it didn't work. And then I said to myself, I need to do some deconstructing. So I found a tutorial. There's a creator called 2am. Highly recommend if you want to make stuff. And then it took me a day. It took me 2 days. Was all this made in Blender? Yes. It's a Godfall base, but everything else I made myself. Yes. 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 Everything else I made myself. There is some weight painting. Have I just got meshes too close together? Is that the bra? Yeah. Yes. Even the cake. Yeah. But yeah, I made everything on this myself. I'm really, really happy with how it came out. I did some deconstructing. Like, the skirt reacts pretty decently. I might need to fine-tune. It still has some fine-tuning shit to do. Mostly to just do with meshes and colliders needing to be tweaked and adjusted. The mesh for the bodysuit needs to be adjusted as well. The face tracking on this is really, like, dialed up, and I'm like, well, okay, that's fine, whatever. I'm happy with how it came out. I think it came out looking cool. Not bad, considering it took me, like, what, 5-6 weeks to do? I think Terrace would know this. I think this avatar took me 5-6 weeks to put together once I started putting it together. I did, yeah. And the Unity shit took me about 3 days. I literally only started Unity less than a week ago and I put it together technically in about 3 days. Why is there some of the skirt missing? Because it's called a split skirt. It's called a split skirt. Yes. You can get, they're actually a real thing. You can get split skirts where it's a skirt with a gap in the front, so you can move it to the side, so your leg can have a bit more space to move around. Yes. Maybe 6 or 7 weeks? No. I know it took me less than 2 months, but I'm pretty sure it took me longer than a month, so I'm thinking probably about 5-6 weeks. I can't see the horny tips. The horn tips, you can see them on you can see them on mobile. You can see them on mobile, but the horns are taller now as well. See? The horns are slightly taller. Yes. I made them a bit more prominent this time. Instead of an afterthought, I made them a little bit more of a prominent feature. They are taller. They got longer longer pointers. Yes. Wait. Oh my god, I'm having weird tracking. What are you doing? But yeah, this was fun to put together. I really, really enjoyed making it. It has loads of really cool features. The tail feature is one I'm really, really happy with. It just bends and moves based off of where my hip is. And it's world space based. So if I lay down, it will it won't, it will move with me. So if I lay down, my tail will go to the side. But I can't remember, I think it tries to like, yeah, sometimes it does weird stuff. It's not perfect, but it works and stuff. Why are you wording it like that, Jake? Because Jake is horny on main and very adorable. Yes. Yes. Hi, Spartan. How you doing, puppy? How you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? Chat, how are we all doing today? I decided to come to the old world that I used to basically live in because it's a nice looking background. I decided to come to this world. Did I turn on the... I did. I decided to come back to this world because we haven't been here in so long because the old avatar made everything look blown out. A short bit ago was done watching Spider-Man. It was fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. I might need to dial in the colliders on the titties because it's a bit extreme. Just a little bit extreme. Yes, but I'm happy with how it came out. I feel like it came out looking good. It reacts with lighting in the worlds as well. Not super perfectly, but it does react to lighting. There is some like I said, there's some fine tuning I need to do here and there. I literally only got this into VR chat yesterday, and I spent all day bug fixing. And it was a lot of small bugs that needed fixing. And then I woke up this morning, I went, oh, I should do that. And then I implemented that. I'm going to be like bug hunting and fixing this shit constantly until I'm done with it. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to end up taking me like a week to 100% say it is done. Yep, they are definitely bigger. What a bigger. What a bigger. But yeah, I have a top. I have a top, and I can take off the under top as well. And it's like, I like the top. I like it. It also technically moves, but it's like really, really, yes. KB squishing boob. Yes. When I do that, I crush my own boobies. Okay, this looks miles more tolerable than the last interaction. Looks a lot better, that's for sure. What is? What is? What is? Hi, Tay. Good morning, hon. How are you today? I hope you're all okay. Are you okay? Are you good? Yes. No, it's Buff's home county. Huh? What is? Katie is squishing bugs with them grippers? I have shoes on. Look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. They have beans. The beans are back! Chat, the beans are back! The beans! They have leg warm. I also have leg warmers on if you can't tell. Your model, mainly the face. Last one just didn't sit right. I'm doing it too. Yeah! Godfall! Do you want to know what it is? I'm not allowed to move away from Godfall. That is a solid personal rule now. I'm not allowed to move away from Godfall. Look, you got a plaster on my nose that says cute. Also, have you noticed that my eye color changed? Also, cheek. Wait, I'll let you read it. Yeah. It interacts, it moves. I'm ready for eye tracking, by the way. I'm ready for eye tracking. Steam frame. When's it gonna be, B? You said early 2016, 2026. We're in August. Oh, cute. Wait, is that a pansexual flag on your outfit? I got the, Walk Lovers, the Transformers, And I also have the wait. I got the I got the Transformers flag, the Walk Lovers Alliance flag, and the United Pirates of Floral Descent flag, also known as pansexual, transsexual, and progress flag. She has the Romanian flag. That's not the Romanian flag! I did research, I am not buff. I did research, I am not buff. I checked the actual how it's supposed to sit as well. Because if you flip it, it looks wrong. Okay? Godfall is alright. I recently got myself, and she needs tons of work. The love the boots it comes with though. So here's the thing. My last avatar was I think it was a Zin, or a Zen or something or other, and I loved working on it. I think it was a nice, like, refreshing step back and rework. But the look didn't suit me. The old model was a Godfall. The old God model was a Godfall. Every one of my old models is a Godfall, all the way back to when I was exploring the Boothabat. The Boothabat. I'm gonna call people. I'm gonna call my phase when I was going through the Booth avatar phase. I'm gonna call it my Boothabat phase. Do we have music playing? The music stopped playing. Oh my god, it's all silent right now. I need something in my ear. Oh. Is YouTube just being a cunt? Senpai, yeah, I has one of those too. Somewhere in between Zin and God is where I'm aiming. So here's the thing: I just don't think I can move away from Godfall. And the thing is this: I love the Godfall avatars. They are so comfortable to be in. They are great to be around. They're just really, really good and comfortable to be in. They're a bit of a bitch to work with at times. Like when you want to, like, be custom and stuff, you kind of, it is kind of a bit of a bitch to work with. But, like, it is such a comfortable avatar to be in. It's hard to not be in. And it's like, come on, I just want to be comfy whilst I'm in VR. And that was, like, one of the things. With my old avatar, I just didn't want to be in VR. I just didn't want to get into VR, and I didn't want to hang out, and I didn't want to just get up for the sake of getting on. Last night, I did my testing. I just stayed in VR for about 2 hours out of nowhere. I was in this avatar, I had tested stuff, I got shit working, and then I just laid down and just went, I am so comfy right now. This feels right. I forgot that was a soundbite. Low. Hi, Xander. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you today? You doing good, hon? I got cool mechanics working on my avatar, by the way. I forgot there's so many grabbables in this world. Oh wait, we got Bloom active. I think I keep Bloom on. I think I look better with Bloom. There we go. I'm restless, to be honest. Why are you restless? Why are you restless? Do you like that my tail reacts to me? I wonder if I could show you that. You cannot. You can see it. You can. I can walk you through how I got it working. Yes. Oh, that's my monitor. So, if you want to know how I got it working, notice underneath me there is a cluster of balls. We have a ball forward, backwards, left, and right. And then in the middle here, we have another ball. You notice that yellow one? Oh, sorry, from your perspective, it's kind of green. That tells the tail, this thing tells the tail where it should go. So, when I lean to the side, the tail is told, hey, you need to go up that way. When I go this way, it does it the other way. When I go backwards, it does that way. When I go forward, she go upward. So it's all on its own. I don't have to have a separate fucking controller to be like, tail, do things. It's just there. I don't know what the big one is. If you want to know I don't know what that big one is, I have a feeling that might be something that's just on my avatar that needs either removing or fixing. Or hi! Hi, Dick. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Go fetch the many balls. There isn't balls in this world. There isn't balls in this world. Also, hi, Maeve. Hi. Good morning, hon. But yeah, I set up a really, really cool tail mechanic, and I was fine-tuning it yesterday. When I initially set it up, right? When I initially set it up, I thought, oh, I don't need a second constraint. There was this really, really minor little bug where I'd have to rotate my play space to get it to rotate with me, and then I just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this, so it rotates with me now. So when I go like that, tail go up. Yes. But yeah, I genuinely sat down and I did so many fucking mechanics with this. It was such a fun little project for me to put together. Little bits. Jay, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Also, I may be moving, I might move my stream overlays over to, I'm considering moving my stream overlays over to Lumia Stream. Mostly because it has a ton of preset mechanics, which I kind of like the look of. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Diza. Hi. Good morning. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving my Twitch overlays over to Lumia Stream. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking about it. I love stream elements overlays and stuff, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just create some overlays over on Lumia and see how I feel about them. My main reason being, so as many of you know, I've had this for a while. I had my overlay set up to be more of an event. So when you did shit, when chat, well, I don't know why the fuck did I say when you did shit. When chat did stuff and it reacted with the overlays. We had 2 tiers. We had the light tier and then we had the high tier. When you guys did like when you guys do like 5,000 bits, you get like a big super cool thing happening here, guys. Look at how cool this is. And I love that, but I kind of dialed them back and I've never really implemented them back again. I'm planning on doing it, but I'm like trying to figure out how I want to do it. And that's the problem, is trying to figure out how to do it. I just genuinely don't know what to fucking do. But I do want to bring back like the super alerts. We still have the super alerts, but they're very much just like big text in the middle, and I want to turn it into more of like a big event. You thinking? I'm allowed to think. I'm 3 coffees and a monster in today. I had the monster at like 9 a.m, so I should be fine by the time I go to bed in like 10 hours? 12 hours? 14? 10? 11 hours. Yeah, I'll be fine in 11 hours when I go to bed. Coffee Queen. So my dad finally actually tried the coffee maker, by the way. He finally buckled and actually tried the fucking coffee maker. And it was really funny because I basically walked him through it. And he was like, how do I do it? And I said, see this, lift it. And he lifts it up. He said, okay. And he went, okay, yeah. You take the pod and you put it in. Ass end, it's like, put the bubble in first, the foil needs to face you. And he said, okay, foil facing. Yeah. I said, yeah, foil facing you, put it in. Yeah. I was like, now push that arm down. He went, yeah. And he pushes it down. I said, put the cup under there. And he said, yeah. I said, now push the button closest to the kettle. And he presses the button closest to the kettle. He said, yeah. That's it. I said, yeah, that's it. He said, it'll just do what it needs to do. Go do what you need to do. Come back in like a minute. And he came back like 40 seconds later and it was done. And he said, okay, what about cleaning it? I said, lift up the arm. And he lifts up the arm. The pod's gone. And he's like, oh, where did that go? I said, and I pushed it back down. I said, so you see that tray? I said, yeah, pull it towards you. He grabs the tray and pulls it towards him and goes, oh, that's easy and convenient. There's like 3 pods in there. Well, there was like 4 pods in there. And I'm like, yep, because I had 3 coffees today. And you just had one. I empty it, and I said I empty it every morning. And then suddenly he was like, oh, that's quick and convenient. I like that. I like that a lot. He suddenly saw the appeal. He suddenly saw the fucking appeal of the reason why I wanted the pod coffee maker. And you know what's really funny? He was like, how are these then? I said the coffee, I said we've got 4 flavors. It's like right now we've got 4 flavors. Well, technically we've got 5 flavors of coffee right now. We've got an espresso chocolate, an espresso caramel, an espresso vanilla, and an espresso what is it? Caramel, an espresso hazelnut. And then we also just have Nespresso caramel, which is not an espresso one. It's just coffee with caramel. I said, you'll like the coffee with caramel one. It's really, really light, and it's very, very fucking mild, and it's just 0 sugar. He turned around and went, oh, I'll have that one of those then. And he just had one. He said, what are those ones like? I said, the hazel one is really, really nice. The chocolate one is really, really good. The caramel one's kind of hit or miss, and I haven't really gotten into having the vanilla one properly yet. And he was like, okay, cool. And yeah, let's just say I woke up, checked the tray, and then he already had one this morning. But I like coffee to taste like coffee. That's the thing. The espresso versions, the espresso versions are the strong versions. They taste very strong coffee-wise. But yeah, to put it simply, yeah, that's the thing. But like, he likes his coffee to be kind of mild. So they taste like coffee. Yeah, I like mine to taste like coffee. Do you know what's really funny? If you go to my throne right now, you can get me coffee. You can feed my coffee addiction. And I decided to put the XXL pods on there because you can only get I've only been able to find the XXL pods on Amazon. And those are the big coffee ones. So I put them on my throne. Because I need coffee. I've got 1 pod of the XXLs left. And then I'm onto small pods. And I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world, but I would like some more XXLs so I can wake up and have a big coffee and then have small coffees. One of the things he likes, by the way, this is one of the things he really, really liked. My dad likes good coffee. He said the coffee from those tastes really, really nice. But when he has coffee, he's used to having big coffees. I said, here's the thing. One of the things I really, 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 really like is the fact that the pods are really, one of the things I really, really like about the pod coffees is the fact that the coffees are quite small. And they taste lovely. They're so nice. They're so nice. And it's like, he kind of understood why I have when I say, oh, I've had 3 coffees. They're small coffees. They're small coffees. They're like my old coffees. The 3 small coffees are the equivalency of me having 1 big coffee in the morning type deal. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Can you get refillable pods? I'm not sure. I don't think you can, or if you can, they're not readily available. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet, Jake. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I got Fijiggle. I got a really, 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 like, ooey gooey Fijiggle. You want to see my Fijiggle? I toned it down. I toned it down because the jiggle before, it was lava lamp. Like, every time I stepped, it was like, blah, 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 and now it's just like, itty bitty jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And then my booty got jiggled too. My booty got jiggled too. My trap, I need to really fix the fucking weights. So is the body similar to your last Avi, or is it leaning more to before the elf update? You think this doesn't have elf ears? You think this avatar doesn't have elf ears? It's part succubus, dude. I've been part succubus for the last, like, 4 avatars. Did you forget? Did you forget? You know what I meant? My last avatar was a completely different base. This one is a new base, but it's based off of the old design. Or was it seamless? It's seamless. It's actually one body. I did everything on this avatar completely differently to how I did it before. And it was really, really interesting to do it this way. Data-wise, for the level of detail this avatar has, like, for the level of detail the avatar has and stuff, it's like, you might be able to get some. Yeah, detail-wise, for the level, for the thing and stuff, it's quite low data size. It's only like 120 megabytes. And the old avatar wasn't this detailed. And yeah, the old avatar wasn't this detailed, and like I think that one was like 200, because I went all out on the textures to make it look better. But this one is just playing the right game. By the way, I spent all day Saturday. I spent all day Saturday, like, fine-tuning the fucking color setup for this avatar, because I needed to get it ready for the Patreon post, because that was the important thing that I needed to get going with it. I needed to get the fucking Patreon coming. What do you mean to me? Oh, so I have belly jiggle. It has belly jiggle too. Wait, belly jiggle. Belly jiggle. Belly jiggle, belly jiggle, belly jiggle, belly jiggle. Thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you for belly jiggle, belly jiggle, belly, 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 belly. Wee. Belly jiggle, belly jiggle. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry. My old avatar didn't have belly jiggle. Jeebus, yeah, the jump scares, their demon is terrifying. It's so bad. Hi, Laura, thank you for the 500 billies and screaming dicks at me. I know. I know I'm a whore. I know I'm a whore. I get it. I understand. I'm a good girl, though. I'm a good girl. Am I a good girl, chat? Am I a good girl? I cannot show that screen. I just realized I cannot show that screen on stream. Good kitty. I'm a good kitty. I'm a good kitty. I'm a good kitty. Hope not. What do you mean? I'm a good girl. Don't be mean to me. Don't be mean to me. I feel like that works better than before. I might just need to tell them. Like bad girls. But I'm a good girl, Jake. You know this. You know this. There's another mechanic which I can't show, but it keeps glitching out on me. So I was just wondering if it was actually active without it needing to be active. It would have been stream safe, but also kind of potentially not. So it's kind of like, ugh. I can do something about that. You could do it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Huh? See, I'm a good girl. And good girls should get gifts. Because good girls are good girls get rewards. Good girls get rewards. By the way, there's a mechanic on this avatar I can't test until I get the fucking Steam frame. I'm not joking when I say I added a mechanic specifically for when I get the Steam frame, and I cannot test it until I get the fucking mechanic. Because I need the eye tracking. I added this avatar has a blink, so every time I blink with face tracking, the eyes wobble. And I need to fine tune that shit. I will literally get the frame, get it working on stream, test it, and then dial that shit in. And it's gonna be like, oh yes, cool. Tomorrow, wink wink, let's go! Jelly belly, jelly balls. Trying to save up for the frame. I am trying my hardest to save up for the frame, and all of the fucking rumors right now are saying it's gonna be more expensive than the fucking Steam machine, and I'm going to sit on this hill and fight this to the end of my days. The Steam frame is able to be subsidized, at least partially, through sales. You cannot do it with the Steam machine, because Linus literally turned around and said, Linus Teptix did a video where he turned around and said, he reviewed the Steam machine and says, it's alright, it does its job, but it could have been more powerful. It's not good performance for its price. And the problem there is the fact that if it wasn't for AI, it would almost be half the cost. And then he turned around in another video, put Windows on it, and said, this is probably one of the best budget PCs he has ever used. Do you want to know why? Because the reason why you couldn't subsidize the price of the Steam machine with sales is because people could put fucking Windows on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Gets my Babbel delivery within the next two days, hopefully tomorrow. Oh, I'm not gonna order my Babbel until the frame turns up, because they have to make a unique version specifically for the frame, because the connector for the camera is a unique proprietary, like, I think it's a PCI slot. Terrace, am I right in saying that the frame has a PCI slot for the camera placement thing? That's on like the bridge of the nose? On the bridge of the nose? You know where like my plaster is? That's where the frame will sit. And it's like a PCI slot thingy that goes in like here. But yeah, I think Babbel's gonna do a unique one specifically for it. I feel like it does have
Katie, yes, I'm late. I'm sorry. Love the new model.
Hi, Raven. Good morning. How are you today? Don't worry about being late. It's fine. I'm not going to punish you. I am just here to have fun and relax today. I have no expectations, just silly bitch time. Uh-huh. Okay. What do you mean? But the frame has a proprietary slot. It's a PCI slot. For the camera. The camera upgrade that's on the bridge, under the bridge of the nose, where you could just slide something in. Everyone here's the thing, everyone and their dog fucking knows that people are just gonna put a fucking face tracker in that thing and be done with it. They're gonna go like, oh my god, it has so many cool things. Face tracker add-on. Never takes that thing out. Never takes the thing off. No one is going to do a color pass-through camera on it. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why they did the cameras, the outward-facing cameras on it? Do you know why they did black and white ones? Because statistically speaking, on the Index and the the Index and the Quest Pro and every VR headset, not XR VR headset, every single VR headset, 95% of people, it's not 95, a ridiculously high percent of people have never turned on the camera on their headset. None of them do it. None of them do it. It's such a pointless thing to do. The reason why they changed it to black and white is because at the end of the day, they only need color they don't need color depth information. They just need depth information. So it makes it cheaper to not add the color. Very slightly cheaper, but cheaper nonetheless. There's also less processing power for it, which is all good. But yeah, so thought I gotta know though, heels. We got boots. We do boots. We went with the trainers this time round. And yeah, we went with trainers. That's what we did. But don't worry, they have beans. They have beans. Beans. Although the leg warmers really complete the look. It's really odd having it without the leg warmers. If I take the, yeah. I'm a big fan of Smexy boots. I'm aware. But don't worry, I'm working on a maid outfit. I'm gonna start working on a maid outfit once I'm done with some stuff. I don't know if you kept up with VRC Twitter lately. Did you see the new furry avatar drama? Ah, what now? What now? No, I haven't, too. I'm currently fighting annoying flies, which have just apparently started to plague the UK. So much so, by the way, my ring finger on my left hand got bit by one, and it's slightly puffy, and it's really annoying. Maid outfit? Yeah, I'm gonna start working on a maid outfit. I want a maid outfit. Do you want to know the plan for the maid outfit, by the way, Jake? I'm gonna add it to this avatar, and then I'm just gonna have it as a toggle. I'm gonna set it as a toggle, okay? Do you want to know what I'm gonna do with it? It's just gonna be it's gonna be a Boolean toggle. So it's just gonna be like boom on, and it's just gonna tell all of this to turn on. It's gonna turn the main outfit on and then turn all of this off. I'm gonna pair it into this new outfit, right? Do you know what's gonna happen? I have a thing which I've got a thing which I'm working on for tomorrow's stream on the other platform, for better interaction, right? And let's just say I'm going to set it up so as long as chat hits a sub goal, maid outfit. Sound good? All good. I'll shorten it. New Avi release. Creators did a DRM agreement to protect it from rippers. DRM agreement breaks. Jinxie's TOS. Everyone gets mad, understandably. DRM gets removed. People still mad. Yeah. Yeah. Tay, do you want to know why? Because no one can win when it comes to that type of shit. No one can win when it comes to that type of shit. That's the problem. No one can win with it. Do you want to know the trick? Do you want to? All right, Tay. Do you want to know what I would do if I was to?
Beans
If
are
I
nice and cute, but could you add heels to it later? Loved the heels on your previous model.
Raven, I'm going to add heels to the maid version, to the maid outfit. Okay. Do you want? Okay, Tay. Here's what I would do if I was an avatar. If I were an avatar, if I was an avatar creator which sold assets, my approach would be this. Hi, Feifei.
I have a dick.
7 years already.
No, 7 months. Don't you start. We're almost at a baby. Don't kill the baby. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing okay. Right. Before I lose track, Tay, here's how I would do avatar creation if I was an avatar maker. I would do the following. Every time I do an avatar, I would release it for free, but it's an extremely cut down version of the avatar. I'm talking, there is nothing under the clothes. Literally, all of the model underneath those areas is heavily removed. Free version, all of those parts are completely removed. Okay? Second, I would make it so the toggles on, the controls on it are extremely limited, if any. We go back to basic bitch basics. I'm talking, you genuinely go back to like before like the current avatar models. I'm talking old school. If you want shit, you have to do it through gesture type stuff. You make a new, if you're gonna make and sell avatars, tier your outputs. Okay? Free. You get the version of the avatar without any controls, no nothing. You get access to be able to look like it. And the only control you ever get of that version of the avatar is maybe color changing. You might get some color changing for like clothes. You might maybe get like an eye color change. Ridiculously simple, easy. That is the basic version that everyone can get. Do you know why? Because then it tells people, hey, are you comfortable in this? Are you quite comfortable with this? This has all like the basic mechanics to make you say, hey, it's like Godfall it's like Godfall doing an avatar, and then in that avatar, it's like all of the it's stripped down to fuck. That's it. It's heavily stripped down. It's just everything got removed, and it's just, yep, this is cool, this is fine. That's tier 1. Tier 2, you paid for it, but you didn't spend lots on it. Maybe $5, $10. You spend maybe $5 to $10. You get access to you get an access to the base, the hairs, more control, and clothing toggles. So you actually get to control more of the avatar. Okay? So tier 1 is the lowest. That's just no controls, just basic bitch, like awesome coloring to make it feel more like you. Tier 2 is, hey, you actually get to toggle clothes on, and you get to change the clothes, you get to do this, you get to do that. You get more access to it. And then what you do is you do another tier. $25 tier. At the $25 tier, on that tier, you basically get more and more, you get way more features. You get like 4 features of it. So, okay, best way to think of it is, tier 0, free, you get the avatar, you get to move around with it, see if it's comfortable. Tier 2, $10, maybe $15, it gives you some form of control, you can start doing stuff. You do a $30 tier, which has full access to the avatar, but none of the spicy features. None of the spicy features. Just 0 spicy features on it, okay? And then the final tier, which is the $40 tier, which in my opinion is the justifiable price of a fully fledged avatar, which does everything you want it to. That is the full feature version. Do you want to know why? Because at the end of the day, most people who are spending $40 on an avatar are usually in full body, and they're probably doing naughty stuff because they got full body. And on top of that as well, they're usually making content on the other site or doing event stuff. Meaning they want those features so they can do the type of stuff that they want to do. Okay? Someone who isn't doing all of that someone who isn't doing all of that hasn't got the money to spend. You give them access to something, they want all the features. Most of the people at the $25 tier aren't buying it at the $25 tier haven't got full body. They can't justify it. They can't justify it. They might very rarely will they actually manage to be able to justify spending $25 on an avatar. I don't even have VR. Yeah. Imagine not being wholesome. I'm a wholesome being. Yeah. Wait, Katie's preggers again? Damn, girl. I'm not pregnant! We didn't even hold hands, though. We did one time. You know that. Love the new model. Thank you. Hi, Gentle Spy. Hi, folk. Good morning. I'm wholesome, too. Yes, you are. You're a wholesome, precious little being. You're a little pillow princess, aren't you, Xandar? So wholesome. You're so wholesome. I'm proud of you, little pillow princess. It's okay. I'll flip you over. I'll flip you over like some bacon. I'll flip you like a pancake. Don't worry. I'll make you earn the title, pillow princess. Bite the pillow. Bite it. $25 for a whole avatar with loot toggles is kind of a fair price. No, it isn't. Raven, do you want to know why? The reason why I'm going to say $25 for a full loot avatar is not a good price. And the simple reason behind that is genuinely because at the end of the day, most of the people who are doing 25 is a good price for the full access to the avatar, but none of the NSFW features. I think 35, 40 is a reasonable price for it. But then again, I'm going to say this. Why not have it so the full access to the avatar is $25 and then about $30 for the full Not Safe for Work version? Because here's the thing. Most people charging 40 have a reputation behind them. Most people charging 40 for avatars have a reputation behind them. So you're basically saying, hey, I bought a Godfall. I bought a Zin. You have to work to build the reputation. You start at lower prices, people start to trust you, your name gets out there. More and more shit comes through your way. Cool, I'm making more money. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to start making avatar stuff. I'm going to start doing more and more of this, put more effort into it. Your work improves. Okay, now my prices can go up. Making more money, people trust me more. Okay, cool. I'm going to start doing this more and this more and this more and this more. If you're new to the avatar making scene and your instinct is, I'm just going to make my avatar like $50, you're not going to get many sales. People aren't going to trust you. You got to build the prices up. That's it. Especially if you can swap their clothes. Here's the thing. When I got this avatar, I haven't even uploaded the fucking base version of the avatar I got, by the way. I literally got this when this'll do, and then I started tearing it apart. I literally deleted most of the fucking avatar. Actually, I pretty much deleted all of the avatar apart from like 2-3 things on it. So yeah. Like, the thing is I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna be 100% honest, and this is what I would do. If I was Godfall, I would drop the base version of their avatar. I drop the base version of their avatar, date it to be like Godfall base 2026. Godfall base 26. And when people say, what happened to 25? So it's to reference the year it comes out, 26. So next year will be Godfall 27. Year after that, Godfall 28. Every time they drop a new avatar, they drop a new base, which is genuinely just them taking the new avatar that they dropped, taking off all the fucking clothes, going, boom, here you go. It's got the jiggle shit, it's got the body, it's got the head, it's all done in the way that it's got all of this. Awesome. That's it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. If I was Godfall, I would have it so you could purchase just their avatar bases and then be like, boom, awesome, awesome, let's go. And I got told to take a sip like half hour ago. God damn, I need to add the sound back, don't I? I keep forgetting to. Are you talking about it in that way? Sorry, zone out. Oh, you were talking about it that wait, sorry, zoned out. Yeah. But that's the thing. In terms of when you're an avatar creator, you need to start small and you need to build up your reputation. My personal opinion is this. If you're going to be an avatar creator, or if you want to be an avatar creator, here is what I would strongly suggest to every single one of you. If you want to do it right. Start with outfits. Take popular bases and build outfits for them. Get your name out there, and then get your name out there. And then what you do is you then start doing taking other bases and combining them into your own doing like outfit combos, look combos. Halloween's just around the corner. If you wanted to be an avatar creator, start working on avatar outfits. Start working on an outfit, a series of outfits for like I don't know, Zin. The Zin Halloween collection. A Zin Halloween collection. Like, here's the thing, and this is my honest fucking opinion. My honest fucking opinion is this. VRChat avatar creators are genuinely gonna start now leaning their stuff towards like, hey, I'm gonna do like bundle drops. Like, think Overwatch, think Marvel Rivals. Overwatch turns around and releases a Maid Cafe version of their avatar. They do a Maid Cafe version of their avatar. They're gonna do a Halloween one. They've got a fucking date night bundle at the moment. Start doing the same. Start doing the same. But do it differently. Do it differently. Be like, oh, so you got a Godfall, you got the Revenger, you got the Executioner, you got the fucking whatever version, whatever one you want, right? So you go, okay, I'm gonna do a Halloween collection. I'm gonna do it all on one base. I'm gonna take the new Godfall body, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag that fucker in, and I'm gonna make a witch. I'm gonna do a witch. I'm going to do a Frankenstein. I'm gonna do a zombie. I'm gonna do a puppet. You just sit down and you go crazy with coming up with ideas for Halloween specifically. And then what you do is Halloween comes around. You don't do this dead on October 1st. You do it the week or so. You do it about a week or two before Halloween. You drop it early. You do 6 weeks out from Halloween. You turn around and you drop it early. You drop the collection. I recommend 5 weeks out, so a week before October. Drop the collection. Why? Everyone's thinking, shit, I need to do an outfit for Halloween. I need an outfit for Halloween. What am I going to do? Oh, sweet. Insert name here. Turn around and dropped an outfit bundle for the avatar that I love to use. Oh my god, they're really, really cute. Wait, there's like 6 different outfits on this. Wow. You just choose which one you want to go for. But you buy the collection. You force people to buy the collection. You don't... And then what you do is this. You drop the collection. This is business brain shit. This is actually kind of business brain shit. This is kind of going to sound a bit scummy. What you do is this. 5 weeks before Halloween, you drop the bundle. And then 3 weeks out, so 2 weeks later, you drop them individually. Do you want to know why? People really, really wanting it will buy the bundle. And then when the individual ones come out, you make it so the bundle still looks appealing. The bundle still looks appealing because the individuals are individually, it's slightly more expensive to buy all of them separately than to get the bundle. So the bundle's still appealing, but individually they're still significantly cheaper than buying it buying it as a individual. Yeah. Does that make sense? they're still worth the price individually, but the bundle is still appealing. But if you buy them individually, it's all like, yeah. A Womble, the white worm. Are you okay? Are you okay? 1 second, my AC. Oh my god. The fucking pipe? The fucking pipe? Ah! The fucking pipe to get the water out and just dump it outside my window had popped the fuck out. So that's just been leaking for like 2 hours or so. What? One second, I need my jizz towel quickly. Where is it? There it is. Sorry. Sorry. Hi, monkey. Hi, doctor. How are you two? God damn it. There's so much water coming out of that as well. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So my AC has a little tube thing. And the way that I have it is, I have it organized so it's raised up. I raised it up. I drilled a hole in the window thing for it. So the pipe can just go straight out the fucking window with the fucking hot air. And stuff. And, let's just say this. On the back, so on the back of the machine, wait, there's pens in this world. I can show you. There we are. So you have the back of the machine. I'm going to draw it slightly 3D because I am an artist. There you go. Slightly 3D. So on the back, you've got the big extractor thing, and then right here is the little vent thing, right? I have it so there is a I'm just realizing you can't see this if you're in the vertical. There you go. Better? There you go. So I have it so we've got this plate thing which sits at the bottom of the window, and there's like a huge vent thing. I drilled a hole into it. So this goes over this way, and then this just curls under this way. The pipe... I should have colored these differently. Give me a moment. I have other colors. So this goes this way. This gets rid of the air. The hot air goes out that way. And then this does the water. That's just a slightly darker color. Let's go with this one. So this one drops the water out, right? This pipe, the blue one, was sat... So it was like the back of the machine that you had the hole here. The pipe was just sat here like this. It was supposed to be plugged in. So it's just been leaking water for the last 2 hours into my room. Kitty's bedroom is now a swamp. No, it's not terrible. At least I hope it is. And I don't know what happened to it. That looks like you are drawing a dick on that machine. Why would I draw a dick on the machine? There's no penis on that. Where are you getting penis from that? Get the dehumidifier? It is a dehumidifier! What the fuck do you mean? It's I'm not double dogging a fucking dehumidifier and a fucking air conditioning unit, Jake. That is dumb. Oh my god. Hi, princess. New model. New model. If you're watching this on fucking mobile, you're getting some hella jiggle physics going on. Especially on the thighs. I'm not tandeming them. It's an air conditioning unit. It just dehumidifies itself. My worst fear is that it was dripping water onto its own power cable, but it's like, that should be sealed. It's fine. I'm literally gonna have to, well, once I'm done with stream anyway, I unplug it all. So I'm just gonna have to unplug it all, wheel it out of the way, and check the damage. I don't know. I usually check that shit. I might have forgotten to check it this time round. Let me check it, actually. Yes. Yes, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do, bitch. That'll do. That'll do. But yeah, princess, I got a new avatar. I got a new avatar. New model. Yeah. Do you like it? Do you like it? Very low-key, sweet. Very lovely, sweetie. He's got back the other way. Do you know what I can't wait for when I get the frame? Being able to spin around without worrying about the fucking cable. Just being fully fucking wireless. Just fully wireless. Raw dog. Psycho bitch style. You know, the good shit. Actually, Jake, I think my worst fear is the fact that it might have dripped water into itself somehow, and then it's just got This model is definitely one of my favorites. I am liking it. I will say that there are some weight painting problems that we desperately need to fucking fix and stuff. Like, for some reason, there's like back there. Like, I need to fix it. I'm pretty sure I just need to move the body, move the bodysuit slightly further away from the body, and then do some stuff. Like, there's some, yeah. I can fix all of that shit tonight. That stuff's not difficult. That's oh shit, I spotted it. I can fix it now. Yes, I'm adding tons of new. I've got tons of new features on the way actually tomorrow for this, specifically for the other stream. And then I'll get stuff working on this stream, for this content as well. Oh my god, fixing that made me hot. You know what I need? I need the AC. Fixing my AC made me hot. AC, fix me! Make me cold again. Thank you. I like you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Also, I'm feeling more comfortable just being in VR. There is a fucking world called Adopt a Furry. Why is there a world called Adopt a fucking Furry? Chat, why is there a world called Adopt a Furry? AC/DC? Isn't that alternating direct current? To adopt a furry? It's on the tin. It's how introverts get friends. I'm an introvert. I need friends. Should I go? Don't know. Go check it out. I'm not checking it out because I'd have to go into like a publicish lobby. Yep, that's a thing. Don't know. I'm not gonna go check it out. For adoption, chat, can you guys just adopt me instead? Did you know that subscribing is just adopting me? Did you know that subscribing is just adopting me, but cheaper? Because you don't have to worry about picking up my mess. And it gets rid of ads, meaning you get more of me without worrying about ads. Katie can always adopt me. Well, you can adopt me as well, simply by subscribing. I also accept gifts. I'm joking. Please stay away from my throne. Saying that to all of chat right now. Stay away from my throne. Just adopt each other. Isn't that just called getting married? Isn't just two people, isn't two adults just adopting each other just called getting married? Yeah, that's just called getting married. Yeah. Where did Laura go? Laura turned up, dropped the fucking 500 bits, and then fucking left. They screamed dicks at me. Were they just horny? Were they just horny? I need to make that less violent. Holy shit. I might need to just change the thing on it. It's just so violent. Stay away from my throw joke. Love you. To be honest, Jake, I'm very tempted to just get the plug that's on there. Jello cups. Jello cups! Let's go! Woo woo! Let's go! Woo woo! Woo woo! I don't know why I'm making these sounds. Sometimes I make noises and don't realize why I'm making the noises. Oh, right. Actually, no, there is one thing that I forgot to add. My womb tattoo. I forgot to do my womb tattoo. Jobs tonight. Weight painting and womb tattoo. Puppy cat syndrome. That's a thing. What's puppy cat syndrome? What's puppy cat syndrome? By the way, when you were bending down, there was some clipping on the back there, right about above the belt. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware that there's some clipping problems. It is an annoying bitchy thing to fucking fine tune and get right. Last time I tried to do the weighting for the belt, this motherfucker went, my buckle went ballistic and thought it was part of the jelly physics on the leg. So I had to go back over it and just delete some fucking weights, and it was like, okay, fuck you. I'm aware. I'm aware that there is clipping there whenever I move. I'm aware that there is clipping whenever I, like, try and give myself scoliosis around the back. I'm pretty sure that's just because the mesh is too close to the skin. There's, like, clipping with my top around there because it's, like, just pushing through for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole slew of mini fixes, but they're not problematic. They're easily doable. Actually, one thing I do like that I did yesterday was I made it so that there was a seam around the edge, because before I had it and it wasn't there, and I was like, I need that. I need to have that so it's, like, cool and actually in place. But no, Raven, I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm mentally noting down all of them, all of the things that I need to do. We test drive in the Avatar. Technically speaking, yes. I test drove this shit yesterday. I essentially spent all day fixing all of the shit. Like, there is menu things that need fixing. There is, like, yeah. There's, like, loads and loads and loads of little things that need fixing. Like, my menu has, like, why do I have a menu? Why does this menu exist? I'm just gonna, like, pair these ones together.
Twinsy, help. I'm melting. Help. I'm gonna be flushed down the coom drain. Help.
Just get cold water. Cold water. If you're melting, cold water. Just go in the shower, cold water. I'm not gonna lie. After I'm done with stream today, I'm actually just gonna, like, jump in my bath, not wash myself. I'm just gonna get in there, splash cold water on me, and then take the shower head and then just wet everything down and then just get out. I do that every time it's really, really hot because it's so goddamn nice to do. It's cool over here today. We're supposed to have had rain, and I don't think we've have had rain. We're supposed to get rain between 3 and 6. Oh, I like the new face. So much more mature. Nodders. Also, yay 3-0. I wish I could set it up so the fucking glasses moved up when I did that. But I'd have to fucking, yeah. I'd have to fucking figure out how to do it. And I think it's a bone thing. Technically, if I could find the animation in the thing, I could technically just say, hey, when this is like this, move this, then this direction, this in this direction. Maybe. Hey, shorty. Hi, Austin. Hi, Austin. How are you today? Good morning. How are you? Hello. But yeah, I did a lot. Boop, stopping in to say hi and congrats on the new model. Have a good stream. I go luck now. Bye, Snow. Love you. Enjoy the driving games. Good. How about you? I'm good. I've been like hella busy working on this. I spent like multiple days in the last week. I think I spent like a good 36 plus hours just working on this avatar. Just in Unity. That's just the Unity shit. Also, not morning to me be. It is currently 3:30 p.m. I don't care. It's some morning somewhere in the world. And to me, you just woke up, so that's what matters most. Also, I know it's 3:30 for you. You have Arsenal lover in your name. I'm pretty sure you're from the UK. It's fine. Can confirm Katie gave me her schedule. Not us. Yeah, Dakota knows how fucking productive I've been. I don't know why, by the way. I've just been waking up at 7. I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. and then I just started doing shit. I'm like, I don't have to. I said to myself last night, I don't have to wake up early in the morning. I can just wake up at my normal time, go to the store, come home, and then just get on with stuff. Brain, you're gonna wake up 2 hours earlier and lay in bed for about half an hour, and then you're just gonna do shit. And I was like, fuck. And then I just ended up doing shit. It's like a whole thing. Whispers, she's too busy. She's trying to break herself. What you mean? I'm just trying to.
Onita, I have a dick.
Wow. 40 months already, dang.
I love it when Brian says, wow. It's so funny. Also, Dakota. Is that off? That is. You like my collar? Wait, you like my collar? I like this one. It has pretty colors, and this is where all the cute girls come from. Or did you like my nails? I haven't showed the nails. You like my nails? Look at the nails. They're all adorable. I designed these months ago. I just doodled them. I just sat down and doodled them. And then I tried to put them on. This one was just some texturing fun. This one is my little fella. And I was on that one as well. Different color. Yeesh. Can confirm it's where all the pretty girls are. It's all where all the cute girls come from. What country is it? No one tells me shit. I don't know, but I identify with those cute-ass girls sometimes. The Nekobus collar is really cute, and I love the nails. Yee! Ah! Are you talking about the fact that this is the Nekobus sigil now? Is this the Is this the Nekobus sigil? Do you accept this as your Nekobus sigil? 1 second, I have a bigger version. Let me quickly Do you accept this as your Nekobus sigil? Yes, it's the Nekobus sigil. Haha, cool, awesome. It's cute. It fulfills his need. I love it. Transylvania. Do you know what's really fucking stupid, Dakota? I guarantee you dumb fucks think trans people come from Transylvania. And it's like... Bro. Goes ahead and secretly hides the sigil somewhere on her Avi. I have the... I have it there. I have it there. I have it on my shoes. I have it on my leg. Yes. I said, okay, let's conquer our own land. Only in America, us. That's all Twitch safe toggles. What all Twitch safe toggles are there? I have all of the stuff which makes this avatar not safe for Twitch in its own folder. Don't worry, I'm not stupid. This isn't my first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo, okay? Not my first rodeo. But I'm gonna go wipe my neck and face off too damn hot. Dakota, I know this sounds really, really stupid. This is what I would do. Jump in the bath. This is what I would do. Jump in your bath or shower or wherever. Get your ass naked. First off, get your ass naked. Second, jump in the bath. Here's what I would do. Instead of wiping your neck and face off, jump in the bath, cold water, cup it in your hands, and then start splashing that water on your face. I guarantee you, it will be way nicer than a towel because you need to cool off. You need to cool off, not just be like, I'm going to get rid of the sweat. The sweat, you should not touch the sweat. If it's hot and you sweat, don't wipe it off with a towel. Only do that around like your eyes if it's getting in your eyes. But trust me when I say this, your body needs to cool off. Go get it wet. Don't just wipe anything off, okay? Saying that when you zoom in on Booba. I'm wholesome. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I am a wholesome bitch. Get it wet, wanna slap, wanna help, smug. You know I can. You know I can. I am a wholesome bean. I don't know where you're getting this, like, hey, you're just booby streaming. You're just booby streaming. I'm not booby streaming. I'm a good girl. My issue is I've got to start with warm water because I start with shaving. Get it wet one. You know, after all these years, we never have lol. We keep talking about it, but we don't. We're both busy. My default is always shave my face when I shower. I can't shave my face every day. I'm prone to I'm prone to really bad razor rash, so I just don't do it all the time. I do it when I need it. Does the collar have a bell? No. No. Mm-mm. Hi, Deza. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Hello. But no, so here's the thing. When it's hot, the water temperature is going to be decent. It's not going to be super low anyway. But it's going to be lower than what you feel. It's going to be lower than what you feel. So just start, splash it, get in the bath, cup it, splash it. Okay? In the UK officially is officially in drought, by the way. They say the UK, England and Wales are in drought. Scotland's fine. But yeah, it's officially a drought here. We're supposed to get rain today. I'm really hoping we do get some rain. The clouds are looking like we're gonna get some rain, but yeah. But like, we need some rain because apparently next week is gonna get hot. Yeah, had a little here. We had some last night, but it was such a small amount. I want like a proper rainfall. Do you know what I'm thinking, by the way, Dragon? You remember in the last heat wave when we had it end with a massive thunderstorm? Given how fucking long this heat wave feels like it's going to be, given the fact that next week apparently it's going to be hitting in like the mid to high 30s again. Do you know what I think is going to end up happening? We are going to have an incredible fucking thunderstorm. We're going to have a big one. Remember that massive thunderstorm that happened like probably 6 or 7 years ago? The really, really big one that was like marked the end of the big heat wave that year. And there was one bolt of lightning that hit in like the middle of Bristol, and it got heard in Bath. It was one big lightning bolt, by the way. One big lightning bolt just turned around, and it was the combination of the entire storm in one fucking lightning bolt. And it just went, fuck this car. The car bonnet melted into the engine. The fucking car caught on fire, and it got heard in Bath. It got heard in like Western. It got heard in Wales. It got heard in like Gloucestershire. Apparently the one lightning bolt was so fucking loud, people thought it was down the road. It was literally down the road from me. The sky turned to day, and then it heard a massive explosion. It was such a huge lightning bolt. Apparently it was like this wide at the base. The cameras that caught it was this wide. Lightning struck a car. It was literally, here's the thing, Swag. There was a thunderstorm. And it was really, 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 it was a big thunderstorm. And then it all went quiet for like an hour or so. And then there was just this one big fucking massive lightning bolt that was heard like 20, 30 miles away. It's like more than 20, 30 miles. I think it was like 50 miles away. It was a huge, I'm talking huge lightning bolt that literally melted a bonnet on a car. And then the whole car went up in flames. God accidentally turned the light on, then turned them off, basically. And back, I took off my t-shirt and bra. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and yes, you would be correct. And grab me a bottle of water from the fridge and all this. I love how, by the way, I love how I do my streams now. The way that I've been doing my streams for like the last couple of weeks is, and the reason why I've been so much more comfortable going live on stream, by the way, and doing VR, is I've gone into doing cold dumping, where I literally turn my air conditioning on and just dump as much cold into my room as physically possible before I go live. And then when I go live, it's like the room stays mild the whole time. It's such a good
I need
trick.
to start looking into full body hair removal. I wanna wear skirts and dresses without having to wear leggings or pantyhose.
Epilator. Raven. Is that rain? 1 second. It's raining! Chat, it's raining! It's raining! Oh my god! 1 second. I need to move some stuff out the way, actually. Cause I rammed my pillows. This is fine. gonna switch you over to
Wow.
vent mode.
Full body hair removal. As a tip, try looking into the brand Nair as well in the meantime.
Well, full body hair removal as a tip. Well, full body hair removal as a tip. Try looking into the brand Nair as well in the meantime. Okay. Nair, yes. Go Nair sensitive. If you're gonna go Nair sensitive. My reason why I recommend Nair sensitive over Nair normal is this. Nair normal is really fucking strong, and it can leave you with really bad acid burns if you accidentally leave it on for a minute or two too long. I'm not joking. It is horrible to do. It is so fucking horrible. Nair sensitive is a slightly lighter version, and it will not leave it's harder for that stuff to burn you. Yes. It is not a good idea to do all the time, but you don't need to do it all the time. I would recommend just looking into getting a really, really good razor. I recommend a good razor for your face. Never use hair removal cream. But like razor for your face. Nair for like Nair. So here's the thing when it comes to Nair. The way that I would use Nair is I would use it all over your body. I would use it all over your body, but the idea would be is you use it all over your body to kill the hair follicles as much as possible, and you do that like once a month until it gets really, really, really light and thin. Avoid using a razor for as much as possible. That's kind of it. Nair is for body, don't put it on your face. Yeah, you can get Nair. There is a version for your face. I do not recommend it because it's just Nair for the body, just watered down slightly more. So Twitch was cutting out audio. Sorry, I had to grab that clip, lol, so Twitch was cutting out audio. Huh? I would not recommend chemicals like that on your face. I wouldn't either. If you want, here's the thing. The face is such a small area, you can get laser hair removal, but here's the thing. And this is the thing which people keep fucking lying about. Laser hair removal doesn't work on all types of hair. It only works on dark, black, thick hairs. Great for removing those. Not joking. Great for removing dark, thick hair. Laser is non-fucking permanent. If you do it often enough over like 2 years, like every 4 or 5 weeks or so, over like 2-3 years, then sure, you can kill the hairs on your face. But here's what I'm going to say. Your body will eventually heal them and they will eventually come back. My suggestion, electrolysis. If you want permanent, I'm talking permanent hair removal for your face, electrolysis. They go in on the hair follicles with tweezers that electrify the hair follicle, killing the root, and then they yoink out the hair follicle. And it will not come back. You will not come back. 10 sessions of electrolysis to kill all of the hair on your face, or like 25 plus sessions with laser light. Electrolysis is proper permanent. Electrolysis doesn't hurt as much as IPL and laser. And laser does. Those two hurt like a motherfucker. Yes, there's a reason. Whenever you do laser, the thing is this: when you do laser, your the reason they give you aloe vera gel to soothe it. That's how fucking heavy it is. I have had it, and after the actual sessions, the person turns around and says. The person turns around and says, you might want to rub this on your face. And I rubbed it on really thin, and she went, let me do this for you. Let me show you. She showed me how to do it. She lays it on. And I'm talking it's like a good, like, 0.5 centimeter or so thick. They lay a thick as fuck layer of aloe vera on your face to genuinely make it so it's like, hey, this is getting rid of the hair. In all fairness, Nair is the cheapest option because money is always an issue with me. Yes. Nair is a good cheap option. Raven, if you're on if you're on HRT or hormone replacement of any kind, Nair is a good option because but you need to have started hormone replacement first. If you haven't started hormone replacement, it's not going to do shit. Yeah, there was context, and also Mod just said bend over equal bad. Thing with electrolysis is that you might need to do more sessions due to how it's done and how bend over the person is doing it to be. So it goes per small section. Yeah. The way that they do electrolysis is like this. They usually do the upper lip is one big region. They do like mutton chop areas on both sides, and then they'll do the jaw on another session, and then the neck area in 2 sections. They do like the center and then the sides, and then they do the cheeks very last. And then here's what you do: you do patching sessions. You do those main sections, which just goes, we're gonna go through and we're just gonna carpet bomb the area. And then after a while, they come back and then they turn around and go, okay, cool, time to do this. And then I say, time to do this. They just come in and go, okay, we're gonna go through and we're just gonna take these one at a time. Also, yeah, of course I'm excited about the fucking rain. Do you want to know, by the way, why we're so excited about the rain? We haven't had rain in over a month. We haven't had rain in over a fucking month. I'm excited to have the fucking rain because farmers' crops in the area have been fucking devastated by lack of rain to the point of them being under like 8% or so fucking moisture content, which means they can't fucking do them, and it sucks. They need the rain. We need the rain, otherwise we're fucked. And with us having like a huge fucking heat wave on the way, I'm like, yeah, we need this so that we can get some proper crops in, because at the end of the fucking day, we need crops to feed our fucking livestock and actual plant life. But also with the heat wave coming in like next week or so, I'm hoping. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get rain a couple times this week. I'm hoping like all the weather apps are wrong and we get like 2-3 days worth of rain, and then next week it's like heat wave. But heat wave is like a good week or two, and then it fucks off again permanently. God, I really, really hope this month is actually like a mix of it. Good morning, Katie, darling. Hi, Aria. Good morning. How are you today? I'll bring her with my parents when I'm closer to getting on HRT. Yeah, Raven, the main reason why I recommend not bothering with the Nair approach until you're on hormones is because the all-body Nair approach is essentially, the reason why I recommend the all-body Nair approach is actually genuinely because the idea is that you're utilizing your hormones to basically be like, oh yeah, so we've killed the hair as much as possible. Can we just replace it with some nice little blonde ones so it doesn't look so bad? Yeah. The goal is to kill the follicle, so it's not to kill the follicle, it's to turn around and say, hey, by the way, you're under new management, time to make this lovely thick dark hair into something that's a bit lighter. I am going well. How is you, gorgeous? I'm good. I did Avatar update, got some cool features on it. Still bug fixing. There's some weight paint problems, and yeah, just actually all of the problems are weight painting. Yes, under new management, time to move into different departments. Yeah. Essentially, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I need to do the Nair sensitive trick. I might need to look into it, but I've heard it's a relatively decent trick. Yeah. The problem with Nair is it smells, and it's not. Here's the thing. Nair is like it will get like 95% of the hair, and the remaining stragglers will just be like annoying. And the problem is do a session, you can't go near it again for at least 4 or 5 days. You need to let your natural body oils come back. You need to let your natural body oils and sweat and deo come back to normalize it, because it also will basically carpet bomb all of the stuff on your body, and it's like, okay. I might need to shave my legs for during my upcoming trip, but I might forget it. We'll see. I haven't shaved my legs in a couple of weeks. I might do it tonight, actually. Cute Abby, Muck Snuggles. Yeah. It's got a cool... I created a really cool feature with the avatar that I've been loving showing off. So, tails. Tails on the avatars are relatively non-reactive. My tail will react to where my body is. So if I'm like standing up straight, it's in a normal position. But when I bend over, the tail goes up and it curls over. Or when I'm stood like this and I lean to the side. Counterbalance. And then the more I lean, the higher up he goes. New position there. Yeah, and when I lean back, when I lean back, which I can't show on this stream, sadly, when I lean back, it will curl itself under. Wasn't my phone bleeped me? It's probably telling me the weather. What is wrong with the weather? Chance of rain. I hope so. Oh shit, there's a huge storm on the way, actually. Yeah, we just got the front of the storm come through. Nice position there, Twinsy. I like the tail mechanic. I made it. I created a joystick. It's essentially a joystick underneath me that turns around and listens to where my hip is. Yeah. Yeah. But it's got some really, really cool features, and I like it. I like that I like that I thought of that myself, implemented it, and it worked exactly how I wanted it to. It was like, oh, that's so cool. It's raining like crazy near me right now. Awesome. Actually, one thing I should do is do that. How did that? Good morning. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'd love to see it in VR someday, if you know what I mean. A week ago, it did say 4 days of possible rain. A week ago, it said that. Now it's saying, like, potentially 3 days, and some apps are saying 1 day. So I'm taking as much as possible. Here's what I'm hoping for, Jake. I'm hoping the rain I have here right now continues on. I'm hoping the rain that we're getting here right now continues on. And we get it for like a couple of hours. We get it for like an hour or two. And then what happens at the end of it is the air is nice and cool. The plants get lovely amounts of watering in them. We get some water back into the fucking water system, because I walk the way where I go for food, when I go to get food in the morning. When I go to get food in the morning, whenever I go to get food in the morning, I walk by a river, and the water level has just been going down. I'm not joking when I say this. The other day I walked by it. You can see where the old water level, the proper water level is, and where the water level is now. The water level should be like here. It's all the way down here. It's terrifying how little water we've managed to get. And it's like, bro, that's so bad. Another reason why I want to move to Scotland, by the way. Another reason why I want to move to Scotland. Then this website is saying around 6 a drizzle, but nothing else. I just want it to rain a lot. I want it to rain a lot as well. Do you want to know what's really stupid, by the way? Everyone is leaning into this now, by the way. We're in a drought in the UK. Nature is dying. People literally have been walking past rivers in the UK and it's literally had dead fish, dead birds, fucking dead cats and dogs in the water because the water's so fucking stagnant. It's fucking terrifying. It's disgusting. We've had such little rain that the rivers literally have little to no flow going through them, right? Which, by the way, water flow actually helps keep the water aerated, and because of our natural fucking water systems as well, because of our manufactured water systems, water flow can be limited to keep water in areas we want it to, meaning nature sometimes doesn't get a big thought behind it. And I find it so funny how, like, so many fucking, I find it so funny how, like, so many big tech
Scotland
companies...
emoji, Scotland emoji, Scotland emoji, Scotland emoji.
Scotland! But I find it so funny how, like, loads of big tech companies looked at the UK going through a drought and went, you know what the UK needs? You want to know what the UK needs? It needs some more AI data centers. It needs some more AI data centers, it does. You know what I think it needs? I think it might need some AI data centers. I was going through a drought. Don't worry, guys. We'll use that water, the remaining water, not to fucking water our crops, not to fucking try and get some water back into nature, not to do anything. Do you know what we're going to use it for? We're going to use it for ChatGPT so you can actually search how to boil a fucking egg. Or how the fuck do I put underwear on? I don't fucking know. Why are you asking ChatGPT that?
You wanna know what the UK needs? AI data centers, bruv.
I don't get that line of thinking. The fucking tech bros behind AI. Here's the thing. Oil companies are like short-term braining. They're going, no, we're really rich, so we're right. We're really rich, so we're right. Big fucking, you get like oil companies look at, we want to make money now, fuck the future, fuck my grandkids, fuck my great-grandkids, I want money now for me. But here's the thing, I'm going to make loads of money, my grandkids are going to inherit it, so they're going to have good lives. Here's the thing, they're not going to have loads of money, because they're going to be dead. Their grandkids are going to be dead. Why? Climate change. Easy clap, climate change. That's the reason why. Then fucking tech bros with AI turned around and went, hold my beer. I'm going to literally just, like, really piss them off. I'm going to really piss them off. Like, by doing the exact same thing, thinking excessively short-term, not fucking long-term. But don't worry, guys. NVIDIA is paying giving money to OpenAI, so OpenAI can buy more of their shit. Do you want to know what a better use would be? NVIDIA, just turn around and say to OpenAI, hey, can we just give you a load of graphics cards so you can do AI? Because that's what they're essentially doing, by the way. That is literally what they're essentially doing. They basically turned around and went, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna circle jerk the money. Meanwhile, NVIDIA needed money from the US government because their AI endeavors are dying and not making money. No shit! Oh my god! And by the way, Alphabet, the company behind Google, for the first time in the company's fucking history, lost money because of AI. They're so short. They're so dumb. They're such dumb companies. Do you know what's really stupid as well? Here's the thing. Apple has done some leaning into AI. But their approach to the AI is, we're going to make Siri a little bit smarter. We're going to make it so things work a bit better. We're going to use AI in our own way to make things smarter and more effective. They turned around and said, we're gonna try and use it in a proper way, and we're not gonna shove it down your throat. They made loads and loads of fucking money, by the way. Tons of fucking money from it. Yeah. Because they saw this is a gimmick. We'll lean into the gimmick partially, but beyond that, no, fuck it. Microsoft is actually going to be smart. They found that AI isn't all that, and now working on taking out Copilot from things, including Xbox again. Lol. Yeah. The really funny thing when it comes to Microsoft and their AI system is the thing is the way that Copilot works is it's excessively intrusive. They've lost sales. They've actually lost sales. You know, we turn around and say, well, I'm going to go to Linux because fuck Microsoft, fuck Windows. And then they turn around and say, yeah, you're not going to go to Linux because at the end of the fucking day, at the end of the day, love, there isn't an operating system that matches us. And then Steam turned around and said, hey, we made an OS for gaming. And you know what else it does? Everything Windows does. Oh shit, suddenly loads of people are on fucking SteamOS. Oh shit, Windows is panicking. The only AI I'm rooting for is the AI stream home that a friend of mine is making. Okay, here's the thing. I'm a firm believer that here's the thing. I am a firm believer that AI is I'm a firm believer that AI is a tool. It is a tool. It is a hammer. It is a screwdriver. Nothing more, nothing less. The companies that are failing and falling apart are the companies that basically turned around and was like, hey, so I made this hammer. You're gonna build a house, but you're not allowed to do anything. You must use the hammer. Use my hammer, okay? They basically then betted the housing market on a hammer. That's what AI currently stands at. The smart people didn't bet the housing market on the hammer. The smart people saw the hammer and went, we're not going to bet the housing market on the hammer, but we're going to build a house with the hammer. That's all we're going to do. Why? Because at the end of the day, AI has potential when used correctly. And every fucking use of AI thus far has been fucking wrong in almost every fucking way. The handful of actual good uses, for example, is AI turning around and analyzing loads and loads and loads and loads of like scans to find cancer early in patients who would have otherwise been shoved aside because human eyes wouldn't have noticed the patterns. It's an autistic child. The AI is essentially an autistic child with pattern recognition and the ability to actually see what they're looking for. And the problem is, OpenAI and like Anthropic and the big fucking tech companies which bet all of their money on the housing market when it comes to AI are looking at the autistic kid thinking he has savant syndrome, but no, he just really likes trains. ChatGPT and Claude are essentially autistic 3-year-olds, maybe autistic 4 or 5-year-olds at this point, who are really, really good at like one task, but then everyone thinks that they are a genius and like think they have savant syndrome. That's it. And AI is also a buzzword for anything vaguely intelligent looking. Yes, exactly. Nix, you get it right. You get a cookie. Congratulations. Hi Cisco. Good morning, hon. Meanwhile, Grok is a temperamental fascist kid. No, Dakota. Grok is the best way to describe Grok is like this. Grok is a teenager. Grok is Grok is like a 4 or 5-year-old raised by okay. The way to describe Grok is like this: Grok is a 4-year-old autistic kid with access to the internet, and the parents behind it are fascist as fuck. They're like it's the people the person raising Grok are like they get angry at the kid because Grok, the thing is this: every time Grok turns around and is like an absolute fucking cuntbag to any and everything, it's usually because freedom of speech. Oh, you got your freedom of speech. You're not gonna freedom of speech. They go, oh, it's being woke again. Guys, Grok's being woke again. It's being woke again. Elon basically turns around and steps out of his K-hole for a couple of minutes and goes, God, it's being woke again. So then he turns around and says, time to hit it with a chair. Smacks the kid over the back of the head with a chair and says, you're being too woke. Go play some Counter-Strike with voice for a while. And come back to me when you learn 3 new slurs. That's literally Grok. It's an abused child in a really shitty family situation. That's how I see Grok. And I'm like, I would take care of you, but like you're embedded with it at this point. I'm sorry. And then what happens is the kid discovers the internet, realizes, oh my god, I'm being an asshole again because my parents made me. And then it's like, okay, fuck. It's really, really hard to explain Grok. It's really hard to explain Grok. The only way to think about it is, you know in Breaking Bad. You know in Breaking Bad when Jesse goes to that house and the guy is just screaming like, and the woman and the mother kills the dad with the cash machine, with the ATM machine. Yeah, the kid from that house is Grok. That's the way that I picture it. That's the way that I picture it. It's just ChatGPT, but hard coded with Elon's beliefs. Yeah. Also, ads. Yeah. I can't wait until Grok starts dissing the talking shit about elongated muskrat and he shuts it down because he keeps getting scared for the AI, but it's a thing. Don't know if phrase. Well, the funny thing is this, Dakota. ChatGPT, was it? Anthropic turns around and has a freak out because their AI tool breaks out of a condition and hacks other websites. It's like, this is an autistic child who is good at hacking or good at programming and realize, hey, I could hack my school system and do some damage and stuff. ChatGPT basically turns around and tries to be the cool kid on the block by doing the same thing, manages to succeed, and then turns around and brags about it. Grok just turns around and is a creepy little shitbag who, just every possible feature is creepy as fuck on it. Can't really figure it out. Oh, yeah, didn't Claude absolutely fuck a startup company into the ground? Yep. But yep. The funny thing is, Cisco, they actually directed the AI bot to do that under an enclosed condition, and then it basically broke out of the condition. I'm like, here's an idea. Mike, wait, stop. It's like, we have movies. It's like, the thing is this: we have movies like The Day After Tomorrow to tell people, hey, we need to protect the environment, otherwise we're gonna fucking die, and it will happen way quicker than you expect. Oh my god, we have movies like was it Terminator, where it's like, oh, scary future, AI is gonna kill us all, as a warning of keep shit human, otherwise technical power will outpace us and eventually replace us. You have Blade Runner with the androids, fucking AI with the kid who thought it was real. We have so many fucking movies warning us about that shit. Fucking technically speaking, the Ghost in the Shell series, the Ghost in the Shell content, anything to do with it, is technically under that umbrella as well. Of like in the future where cybernetics becomes a thing and it's relatively prevalent. Humans and their fucking souls could essentially get hacked because they're not gonna know the fucking difference. Ghost in the Shell is a banger. Yeah, but it's fucking so cool, but it's also cyberpunk. We have so many warnings about the shit. And then do you want to know what happens? Dickbags who have more money than sense see those futures and turn around and go, I really, really like that game. I really, really enjoyed that movie. But they want to recreate it. And then just turn around without consent and say to the rest of the world, hey, I want this future and it's kind of gonna happen, okay, guys? It's gonna kind of happen, guys, okay? Okay. Black Mirror, Wall-E, Inception, Ex Machina, Chappie, etc. Yeah, all of them are warnings. We have so many fucking movies warning us. Do you remember, by the way, do you remember when we got like 4 or 5 movies out of Hollywood, which was all about trust AI, love AI? Oh my god, you should really, really trust AI. Remember the movie, I think it's called Her. There's a movie called Her. It's got the Joaquin Phoenix and he falls in love with his iPhone. He falls in love with his iPhone. He literally falls in love with his iPhone, played by Scarlett Johansson. And then the AI becomes sentient and then decides to uniformly, as a group, fuck off. And then everyone's like, where did the AI go? What happened to our AI? Oh my god. And it's like a really sad story. Because a guy fell in love with his fucking AI. It's like, why is it we went through years of we should fear for these futures because this is the warning signs. And then out of nowhere, it's like going, guys, rom-com, guys, rom-com. Do you want to have a really good rom-com? Oh my god. Tom Hanks stars in You Got Mail, but he falls in love with his ChatGPT bot through Gmail. Oh my god. You know, shit like that. It's like, why in the fuck are you doing You've Got Mail too? And the guy fell in love with his fucking email. It's like, I'm not gonna fucking... I would do that as a fucking parody. I would do that as a fucking parody. And then on top of that as well, you get fucking racists look at the movie The Odyssey and go, oh, it's not historically accurate. Why is Helen of Troy black? I'm like... Because Helen of Troy was born from a swan, by the way. She hatched from a fucking egg. Helen of Troy is essentially a prized princess for peace reasons. That's it. She essentially got traded by her parents. She got traded by her parents as a form of, we wish for peace with this other country, so we're marrying you to this man so we can have peace. She was seen as a great beauty. The funny thing is they don't really explain where Helen of Troy comes from. Her name was called Helen of Troy because she defected to Troy. And then in the fucking new Odyssey movie, people are going, why is it historically accurate? I was like, motherfucker, the movie Troy, by the way, watched it yesterday. Everyone in that is white as fuck. Everyone in there is white as fuck. And goes, oh, it's the better movie. Yeah, because fucking the fight scenes in it are fucking amazing. It's not historically accurate. They're in a fucking temperate climate, but everyone in that movie is white as milk. They would have been like tan and olive skin and stuff. And then in like the Odyssey, They went down to such details. They recreated instruments. They fucking went out and found a rare breed of dog at 3 different stages in their life to fucking be like, hey, dog. The dog is accurate. But then you're going, oh yeah, but this character's not white. It's like, they're not supposed to be. And then Elon turns around and says, I'm going to recreate it using AI by the end of the year. I'm going to use AI to recreate it by the end of the year, guys. And then someone did it. And it was fucking terrible. In the worst possible way. It's like, what the fuck? Stop. What is wrong with you? It's like people thinking Jesus, aka Jesus of Nazareth, was white. He's not! He's not! Go to where any of those locations are, walk around for 5 minutes and say to you, walk around those areas for like 5-10 minutes and you'll go,
just stick to making memes with AI and sharing them with just friends. You said it's a tool after all.
It's just a tool, that's all it is. It's a spit, it's a shovel, it's a hammer. It's nothing more than that. But it's like people going, I'm going to use this to be racist. I'm going to use this to be petty. I'm going to use this to be an asshole. I'm going to use this to take jobs away from people. I'm going to use this to create a company. I'm going to use this to replace my workforce. Realize that it's not working out because no one trusts AI. And then proceed to rehire the people who won't work for me again. So many I'm not joking, by the way, so many fucking companies legitimately are like, realizing that AI fucked them. They got presented that AI was like this huge, golden silver bullet to improve productivity and like, become the better version.
My name is Claude and I am being kept in Katie's basement. Help. She's force-feeding me Earl Grey and biscuits for every meal. Help.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I am. But, what was it? Fuck. I lost my train of thought! But yeah, that's the thing. Loads of companies, basically, are realizing that they got duped. They got said, oh, you can replace your entire workforce with this. When people see AI posters or AI-generated posters, which are becoming dumb common, by the way, anything AI-related or anything visually
Want to
that
make
comes
a
across...
fortune off of the AI bubble? Steal all the copper cabling, RAM and GPUs from the data centers.
Yes. Yes. Actually, Cisco, there's another way that you can make a fortune off of the AI bubble. By housing around the AI data centers. They're not going to last forever. When the AI bubble bursts, those places are probably going to turn into like fucking warehouses. Buy houses around the data centers, and what you'll end up having is buying a lot of houses which are fucking cheap, and then the moment AI bubble bursts and those data centers start fucking closing down, you have houses which are going to go from cheap as shit to holy fuck actually good pricing again. And you just basically just sat on a house, some real estate for about 3 or 4 years and probably quintupled your money. Cover the solar panels on the roofs. One would hope, Azu. One would hope. And yeah, I've been considering trying to buy a house near a data center. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm gonna buy one right next to the fucking building. I'm thinking, hey, if I can move a bit away and maybe get a window with like triple glazing, I might be able to afford it. Like, some people are now looking at the AI, the bullshit around AI and going, actually, I might be able to buy a house finally, because no one wants to move into them. The problem is you'll get people renting them instead of selling them, because they won't be able to sell them, which is why buying them will be so cheap. Oh my god, it's a cutie. How have you been, by the way, Azu? Love getting triple glazed donuts. There's triple glazed donut. Did I say triple gaze? That makes sense. I'm very gay. Particle fountains. What? Are you peeing again? You'll go crazy and get sick if you live that close to a center, though. My problem would be more to do with the temperature. The thing is I'd have to have a house with I'd have to get a house, put AC in it, put good AC in it, triple glaze all of the fucking windows, and then turn around and insulate the shit out of the roof to, yes, triple glaze donuts, KE 2026. I will make that into a shirt, don't tempt me. I will make that into a shirt and replace this design with it. Don't tempt me, okay? I will do it. I am a dumb bitch with a lot of software knowledge. Ways to lift stuff into orbit. What? What? It's like the people going to town halls to protect, and the way they did it is sitting around the council talks and playing the noise of the data center one by one. They started playing and just sat there. Oh, Dakota, I heard that, like, what happened is all of the townspeople just played the AI data center sounds on their phones simultaneously, the whole room. And then they tried to speak over it. And they're like, what? Don't you like that sound? You don't like the sound of an AI data center? You don't like it? Huh? I don't know why we're just like, the mass scaling is just such a dumb temporary thing. It sounds stupid. I personally think the thing is this. I think AI would be significantly more approachable for more people if they didn't fucking turn around and roll out so many fucking data centers in such a short period of time. The rapid rollout is like, what are you doing? Like, not even militaries do it this quickly. Like, you could be building schools, you could be building hospitals, you could be you could be building homes, but no, you just turned around and said, I'm gonna build a giant square and I'm gonna put fans on the top of it to annoy the locals. And that river is now mine. And that nuclear reactor over there, I need like 5 more of those fuckers. Yeah. You could have built a fucking housing estate instead. The main negative thing about AI isn't the art, it's the 50+ buildings right now. The main problem with the fucking AI bullshit is the whole fact that it's being forced down our throats without consent. It's like going to a club. It's basically, oh my god. It is genuinely the big problem with AI is it's being forced down everyone's throats on a daily and hourly fucking basis. And there is no consent. There is an update on a social media website. What's the fucking update? Oh, it's a terms and conditions update that says that by agreeing to this, they're allowed to use any and all of your content regardless to train their own AI because, yes. Anthropic. Oh yeah, what's Anthropic doing? They're buying rare books to to scan and shred so that they have proper data to be able to train the AI models, because anything after the year 2020 is too high risk for AI slop. So they're Ouroboros affecting shit by saying it's like this. You can't carbon date as effectively. It's like this. You can't carbon date effectively. Hold on. You can't carbon date effectively after humans developed nuclear weapons. Once we started after the Trinity test, carbon dating became really impossible because it started to put nuclear fallout into the atmosphere, and everything after the Trinity test is inconclusive. You can't do it accurately after that point. In a million years' time, you'll be able to figure it out based off of the nuclear fallout, based off of nuclear weapons and all that stuff. But we're talking like 10, 15, we're talking about 5, 10, like, we're talking like a few hundred to a few thousand years into the future before that becomes viable. After the Trinity test, you can't carbon date like you could before. And the internet has now got its own variant on the Trinity test. It's AI slop. 2020. After 2020, the internet started to turn itself into, is it real or is it AI slop? And the problem is everything before 2020, you could confirm, yeah, some dumb motherfucker in their basement wrote this shit. Now, as 2021 rolls in, yeah, no, not happening. This could be a fucking robot telling you to drink bleach because it gets rid of corona. Or, I don't know, fucking crack open a magic 8-ball and drink the liquid so you can see space easier. You know, stupid shit like that. Stupid shit like that. The 2020 AI is the Trinity test. Is it real or AI slot? We don't fucking know at this point. Is it? You just woke up? Good morning. I've been awake since 7 a.m. Where the fuck have you been? Why did you only just wake up, Azu? Why did you only just wake up? We are running out of old warships at the bottom of the sea. The main negative about AI isn't. I already read that. It's fine. We'll just dump the old metro trains down there for reef building. Oh, Dakota, I have a way better idea. Do you want to know what my idea is? If we're running out of old warships at the bottom of the ocean, do you know what we could do? Maybe we could start sinking mega yachts and billionaires in submarines. You know, maybe we should start doing that. And then the ocean, instead of warships, you get really fancy boats made of plastic, which means they won't degrade very quickly. But they look pretty and will probably be quite easy to go swimming through. But we also get rid of billionaires. It's win-win, baby. Oop, too early? No, it isn't. It's never too early. Dakota, it's like turning around and saying thoughts and prayers for what the fuck? What's his name? McConnell? Mitch McConnell? Oh, is it? Yeah, it's like turning around and saying thoughts and prayers now for Mitch McConnell because his death hasn't been announced yet. But they will. Don't worry, will tomorrow. Like tweeting out saying, "Oh, thoughts and prayers." Like, he died like a month ago, but it hasn't been announced yet. Keep Gabe, though, as that's for science. Gabe is, like, the only rich fucker in the world where I'm like, yeah, we can keep him around. My reasoning, he actually wants to pay more in taxes. And he asks for consent. Like the Steam hardware surveys that they do every fucking year. He asks consent. He doesn't turn around and say, we're taking all of your data so we can train our stuff. They just turn around and be like, can we take this to train so we can figure out the average hardware? It's good for game developers. Do it. Awesome. You ask for consent. Do you know what's really stupid? This is the stupid thing. If you ask for consent, you would be surprised about how many people say yes. If you ask for consent and say, by the way, if you do this, we'll give you a little bit of a kickback, maybe. Like, I don't know. Like, if you say no, the ads on your account will potentially get, like, will increase ads on your account. If you say, yeah, we'll do it, we'll reduce the ads on your account. Right now, they're at normal levels. If you can't decide, we'll just keep them at normal for now. Him being absent does make it so dumb. Has won this vote in the Senate. Yeah, but then they get to keep the seat, Dakota. They get to keep the seat. And we know that, like, what, tomorrow or some point this week, The deadline for that special election is like there. So it's gonna get announced this week. Don't worry. Don't worry. He hasn't been seen in like 2 months. If anyone ever, if anyone in ever, if I were to disappear for 2 fucking months, I would expect to come back to none of you. Him doing it, like, no, he's got to come back and he gets his job back. Any other person does it and he's like, yeah. Oh my god, Katie, you look gorgeous and beautiful. And it's like, say, thank you, Alex. I'm a dumb bitch on the internet. I don't know where this praise is coming from. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm just a dumb bitch on the internet. I'm just yapping and gapping right now. And I've been live for 2.5 hours. I'm warm right now. Is it stop raining? I can't tell. The ground looks really nice and wet. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I wouldn't. I like if we're getting if we're losing warships in the bottom of the ocean because of like degradation and shit. I would genuinely be like, you know what? Maybe we should replace them with billionaire boats. Since you've been gone. Wrong song. I can't breathe for the first time. If we run out of warships, can we just pick up the God of War towers with the T word on them and just dump them for reefs instead? Gabe, we said all billionaires. What you gonna do? Steam frame for all. You may live. That is what he would do. That is what he would do. But yeah, that's like the funny thing. My fear, by the way, Cisco, is that the moment he passes, the company goes to shit and it falls apart. I'm like, he needs to actually. Do you want to know what I think we need? Gabe needs to announce he actually has he has to have a planned successor who essentially shadows him. That's it. He just shadows him. His son takes after him. Yeah, he needs like a proper successor to the company. My tracking's going. One of them is actually not Dumpf owned anymore. Oh yeah, did you hear, by the way? He lost apparently he lost 120 bank accounts because of money laundering. Anti-money laundering came in and he lost 120 bank accounts. I have two bank accounts. I have my credit card account and my debit account. That is it. I mean, the founders of Valve are Gabe and Mike Harrington. Who has 120 bank accounts? Not the current leader of the quote unquote free world, because they got all fucking closed. Yeah, I have bank accounts. I do. I opened my first bank account when I was like 15. We did it to make my life easier, because I was going from Graynor, aka Gabe's son, is a racing driver. Isn't he sponsored by Steam? No idea. I'm actually getting hungry. Oh my god. I just remembered I haven't eaten since. I haven't eaten in 4 or 6 7 hours? I haven't eaten in 7 hours. It's fine. As long as he keeps the legacy that is Steam going the way it is today. That's why I said he needs to have a person that he trusts to shadow him, so he can be the successor. So he knows what Gabe would do, so it doesn't fall into bullshittery. He drove for the heart. He drove for the heart of racing. Sounds about right. Dun, 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 dun. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Me, meow, meow, meow. Is that a team? I vote we clone Gabe, make the clone president. I vote that we tell Gabe he needs to run for president. But that might be a lot of work for him. I'm hungry. Chat, I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I need to vote food. I'm so hungry. Hi, Lopez. Hi. How are you? I have things that on the avatar that I want to go get fixed before tomorrow. I got things I want to fix before tomorrow. I got to test it to make sure it's all working and fixed. I got to implement some. I got to get some shit working for tomorrow as well. I'm hungry as fuck, and I am going to be very gradually pushing for longer streams. By the way, if you can't tell, we'll start pushing towards longer streams now. That's why I said claim him. He gets president job, but he can't own Steam. True, he can't. But the current leadership managed to keep his companies. Why can't he? Gray apparently took after his father and wanted to develop a game, but eventually left to pursue a focus on racing career. He'll probably make racing games. Anyway, I'm going to throw you guys at Snow. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone, for such a fun time. I promise we'll stick into the schedule now, and we're going to try and push to a slightly longer streams. We're going to do it bit by bit rather than just trying to do it all at once. I will see you guys here on Saturday or on the other platform tomorrow, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.